Hey guys, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and I want to talk about a very hot topic which hit the news today. Actually, it hit yesterday, but it's been circulating a lot today. Recently, the fine folks over at Apple, they submitted a complaint, I believe it was to the FCC. This was a complaint that had verbiage in it which said that they believed that jailbreaking iPhones and iPod touches, I imagine that jailbreaking is a violation of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. That's also known as the DMCA. So in essence, they have stated that they believe that the legality of jailbreaking is in question. Now, I'm being careful about the words I'm choosing because obviously there's some laws that have to be passed or some things that have to be settled in court in order for this to be official. But Apple believes that when you jailbreak your phone that you're violating copyright law. And the DMCA has been used for a lot of things. It's been used for people who have been litigated in court for downloading music and a bunch of other things. They have stated this, and a lot of people are up in arms because it's one of those things that you feel you should be able to do to your device, but Apple is preventing you from doing it. Now, my stance on this personally, now that I've told you about it, my stance on this is that I believe that this was accelerated by the people who created an app called Crackulous. Crackulous, I've never used it, never seen it, I just read about it on Gizmodo. It allows for software piracy of iTunes apps that people have bought. So this is straight up software piracy, which is against the law. I think, and since Crackulous requires a jailbreak, I think there's a connection. And I think Apple is trying to make way to start to try to control the situation, because the people who are cracking these apps are stealing from the developers who are working hard to create iTunes apps, and Apple would be liable if they were to file a suit or some class action lawsuit against Apple for not preventing this from happening. Because Apple, when they signed up for the development license and everything, gave Apple money, Apple is on the line to make sure that things don't get pirated through their DRM. I'm sorry, I was going to say DMCA, through their DRM. So this is something that's going to be talked about a lot. It's developing. I feel that I can get by fine with my phone not being jailbroken. As a matter of fact, I've been on the fence lately about when am I going to restore my phone back to stock. So this is kind of a reason to go ahead and do it, because I know I'm going to miss, my custom sounds. Do I have my phone with me? Yeah, I do. I'm going to miss the customization stuff the most. That's the stuff that I really jailbreak for. That I want to get my own custom sounds and my own custom skins and things like that. But I can live without that. I can. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to damage my liver. It's not going to damage my pancreas or cause my knee to buckle. It's going to be fine. So I'm probably going to restore this guy anyway, because it was sluggish, and jailbreaking your iPhone really makes your phone a little bit sluggish, a little bit more sluggier, if that's a word. See, it's like, don't do it, don't restore me. You're gonna get restored. But I was on the fence about that doing it, so I'm gonna do it. And I don't even want to be part of the question of whether it's legal or not. I'm just gonna restore and be done with it, because you've seen the RIAA come after people, and it can get scary if this thing gets really in full motion. I don't think Apple's going to be chasing people that are jailbreaking. I think this will be an arm to say, you've downloaded some illegal apps or you've pirated some apps. We're going to take all your computers and lock you up without question and treat you as a terrorist, whatever they may decide to do. So I'm going to take the safe side. I'm going to take the legal route, even though it's not completely illegal yet. Apple is arguing that this activity is illegal, and I can live without it. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me. A lot of you believe jailbreaking is a right, should be able to do that. And, part of me agrees with that, but I'm not going to jeopardize, a lot of things I believe in order to argue that point, because I can live without the phone being jailbroken. Not to draw this out, not trying to get on a soapbox or anything, but I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about this once this hits the mainstream, because this is just coming out. A lot of people don't really know about it yet. When they do know about it, they're gonna say, "Is jailbreaking illegal?" And I'm gonna say yes. Simply because Apple says it's illegal, I believe it is illegal, because that means they're going to take you to court for it. Who wants to go to court, right? All right, I've talked about it long enough. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. This is the story of Apple and jailbreaking and the legality, and whether you should be watching this or not. And I think you should be watching this very closely if you have jailbroken your iPhone. I'm not telling you guys to restore. I'm going to restore, but I'm not telling you you should restore. You should be watching this very closely, because things can change rather quickly. The EFF is on it. They're going to be defending users, like a lot of you are going to be complaining that you should be able to jailbreak. So I'll put the link in the description so you can follow what they're doing over there. All right, guys, take care and be careful, and watch the news regarding jailbreaking your iPhone and iPod Touch. Take care.